Hello everybody, welcome back once again, playing Baldur's Gate 3, and playing as the Dark Urge. I'm trying to go through here and get the maximum amount of experience. Just actually starting out to the east of Joaquin's Rest. We did a bunch of it in the previous video. There is still more to it, but it didn't actually really make that much sense to complete it until we do this next little bit here. So. Anyways, we are going to take on the gnolls. I do actually have to reference who I need to take for this, though. There is a inspiration for somebody here, and it's something about like breaking the curse of these. And I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, so I'm gonna have to check again. Okay, so yeah, Curse Breaker is Karlach, so definitely want to bring her with for this next inspiration. I'm gonna see here.
Keep your distance, darling.
If I can get a cheap shot in on these guys. Let's hide here. Probably isn't gonna work. Let's split the party here real quick. Oh, this is gonna work. Ooh. There we go.
Very well.
Good way to start it off by one-shotting somebody. So all right, this battle sometimes can go. I don't normally take this route. Normally I actually come from the south, and there's another part of the battle over this way. My hope actually was that I could take all these guys out first, and then there just isn't as big of a battle to kind of deal with. So let's just do that. Get knocked out. I probably don't need to have non-lethals on right now, but whatever. Oh, not enough movement. Sad. Yeah, that feels bad. Not having enough movement for that. Alright. So easy on Explorer, holy moly. Yeah, okay, it looks like that's going to be definitely the better way to do this. Like I said, I've approached it from the road down this way before. But I do want to go do that though real quick. Let's trigger the other part of this battle. But yeah, that definitely feels like that's the easier way to do this. Otherwise, if you go from down here, you can see there's some hyenas, and the hyenas will run up and basically attract those other enemies into battle with you. So it can make the battle quite a bit more difficult. So the next thing though here, and I want to actually get this on camera though. So you want to watch. God, this is so gross, dude. You'll want to let these the gnolls kind of erupt from whatever these hyenas are doing. Excuse me.
Including
Stifle your excitement. This is grotesque. There we go. I think you get a little bit of dialogue from that hyena too, which is a little disturbing if you have the. Oh, I'm surprised. Lovely. If you have the ability to speak with animals on you. Of course, this time I didn't jump up here, but it's weird because the hyenas say that hyena that has the gnoll burst out of it says something like, oh, witness the birth of, I don't know, something. It's kind of crazy and disturbing, but yeah, kind of maybe some interesting extra text if you go with that. And it looks like, yeah, it's the bloated hyenas that have the gnolls burst from them. So oops, didn't mean to do that, but that's all right.
Where do I go from here?
But it looks like this regular hyena. I think this is the one that usually runs up the hill and attracts those other gnolls up there to you. So yeah, keep that in mind. Oh, yeah, I probably should swap this over though, because I don't think we want to be doing non-lethals really on those. And since these haven't erupted yet, I'm just gonna. There they go. Let's see how much Karlach does with a crossbow. Not too bad. Towards the end of the last video, I think it was, my character's leveled. And so we're hitting that power spike at level 5, which is pretty huge for all like the physical classes. Because a lot of them, a lot or all, I'm not sure if it's all. No, it's definitely not all, but a lot of them get a double attack. Which is really, really good. So like, for sure Barbarian does, Fighter does as well. And yeah, it's just a huge power spike. It always feels really good hitting that level.
Never a dull moment.
And it looks like this is gonna be it. Hopefully that curse breaker. There it is. There's the curse breaker triggering. And that Karlach is inspired. So yeah, pretty good battle. That's definitely the best, in my opinion, way to do that. You're gonna get the most experience. I don't think that if you attack the bloated hyenas before the gnolls have burst out, I'm pretty sure it's gonna rob you of some experience. I don't think I've ever actually done that though. I don't think I've ever popped which that sounds so disturbing. Popped the bloated hyenas before the gnolls have burst out, but again, at least that's my assumption, is that you get more experience this way. So yeah, that is this little bit of battles right here. Okay, just making our way through the wilderness here, and there is another battle coming right up here. Yeah, we just triggered an autosave. Should be right up in here. I want to see if I can.
That symbol in the blood.
Yeah, there.
What does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? Looks like a symbol of maybe the absolute, eh? Let's break the party up here. See if I can't. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Flynn is right there.
Let's keep to the shop.
Let's go with the hide. I'm trying to take a pot shot on. Oh, can I not? It's not looking like I'm gonna be able to. Yeah. Can't have disadvantage. Let's try up top. And also, we don't really, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter, but we don't want to wait too long because we don't want any of these hyenas or whatever these things are getting killed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now we've got advantage. Boom! There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's definitely the way to start this out. It looks like, yeah, Rugen and Ollie are in battle. We want to make sure that those two don't die. I think we're going to be fine. They've got enough, I don't know what, been throwing something flammable on the ground over there. So I've done this a couple of times, and you have to be really careful about how you handle the conversation afterwards. I think at some point Flynn, which is this knoll here, you can have a conversation kind of with it, or you can communicate with it using your tadpole, but I think I'm just going to not kind of do that. Basically what you can do is you can like tell her to eat herself or something crazy. And you don't want to do that. You can you can tell her to feast on whatever the two in the cave, and you don't really, I mean, I don't think it actually ends up like going in there and killing them. And then you can have her like feast on her own allies, and then you can end with on herself. Now, my impression was that in other versions of the game, or earlier versions of the game, there was actually an inspiration, and I'm not sure whose or who was supposed to be inspired by it. But if you had Flynn feast on herself, but you don't want to do that. We'd end up losing experience, and there's no inspiration anymore for that. So it is not something that you need to worry about. Okay, so just about to finish up the battle here with all these gnolls. They're basically taking everybody out. Actually, I'm going to loot Flynn here real quick. Let's send that to Nicolita. And that. Another tadpole that's usable now. Yeah, I still have this set on Explore, so this is just super, super easy, but it is really important how you handle the conversation afterwards. I usually try to make sure that my main character was close to Rugen here, but I don't think it actually matters. It doesn't seem like there's any approval from your companions from this anyway, so let's see. It's no, it was a good insight. Also, I'm going to save you real quick. There's I think an insight or a history check here. I'm not 100% sure if that actually matters though either. Something tells me it's not. But see, what are you transporting? There you go, and that gives you, I guess it's an intelligence an history check. I don't actually think that these matter, or this choice matters, but and you don't want to intimidate him into basically him giving you the cargo.
You know who?
Okay, let's see here. Old guard's a long way from here. Where are you headed? What are you transporting?
Talents are the currency of the
It's kind of interesting that this there's a history check here, and it does clue you in on the fact that there is interim. This doesn't actually matter though. You don't need to pass that. It's just kind of a little bit of extra flavor, I guess.
Who we are. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
And so we're gonna intimidate him, just for fun. This actually isn't that important. We're gonna end up knocking him out anyway. Nice.
Fine. The chest and no hard feeling. Ruth, passphrase at the door.
Alright. He even tells you the passphrase. That's pretty slick. Oops. Didn't do that. So at this point,
the rest of our crew's off digested, and you're still alive.
There we go.
That's lucky.
Alright, so I'm gonna go into turn-based mode here. Probably don't really need to do that, but why not? And I'm gonna knock these two out. Oh, miss completely. Wow, what a loser. that was pretty bad.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Alright, sorry guys, just got, oops, she doesn't have any actions here. Just gotta do it. There we go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright, let's loot him. Nothing important there. I think Rugen's got some cash though. Yeah, he's got 150. So I'm gonna pick that up. And then I'm gonna steal their chest. It's very important that you do not open this. Very, very important.
Never wanted the easy path.
Next up, actually, is I'm gonna grab these gloves. There's a set of gloves up here somewhere. It's really annoying getting up here.
May the gods take you first.
Yeah. Alright, we've got a trap, of course. Let's disarm that with Asterion. Pretty easy stuff there. Take this. Good stuff. And take all that. Alright, so these are the, what is these? Reason's Grasp. When the wearer chooses to end their rage, they gain 15 temporary hit points. That actually is kind of gigantic. Whether or not I'll get much use out of those, we'll see. But definitely grab those. And then the next thing that we're going to do here... Man, wow, this is just bizarre. What is happening? These characters are all wigging out. It's wild. Alright.
I have a lot on my mind.
To click my main character like 15 times apparently to actually activate her.
Carry me.
I'm not really sure why that happens all the time, but maybe my mouse is taking a dive on me. I doubt that though. I think it's the game. Alright, so let's go back to the camp real quick. Actually, let's tell Lae'zel to get lost here real first. You need to wait for me in the camp.
Confirmed.
And I'll fetch you when the time is right. Alright, we need to get Karlach here. Karlach has a inspiration. Oh man, I hate this camp. I'm not used to this one. It's kind of annoying that you know, in the different areas have different setups for where your character. There she is. For where your characters are at, but.
Soldier.
Alright, we're heading out.
Oh yes.
Hell yes, indeed. Alright, let's go back. And, alright, we need to jump across this bridge down here. Whee! And then I'm going to grab this. I probably don't really need it, but generally I try to... Is this a fire wine barrel? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? That might be flammable, right? I try to grab the extra barrels that I see sitting around in the world. Just because you never know when you want to set up an ambush, and it can help to throw some barrels down and
Don't touch me.
yeah, set one up. What are you doing? What? I just double clicked him and he like takes off running. All right, anyways, let's again. These controls are just bizarre sometimes. I am going to. Oh, failed the perception check. That's not good. All right, next up is Shadowheart. Oh, come on, come on. See, like this is what I'm talking about. Click 15 times. Okay, there we go. Now she's activated.
Trap.
All right, there we go.
Someone there.
All right, so let's disarm that. Very important to get these disarmed. Oh, the crit fail. Good stuff. All right, let's try that again. Oh, wait, what? Do I really have to use that? I guess so. That's all right. I had 4 inspiration points saved up, and we're going to get another one anyway, so not real concerned about losing that one right there. And we'll send that to camp. And he did find this one with the perception check, so that's good. Oh, he's got a total bonus of 17. That's nuts. All right, and that should do it. That should be the inspiration point for Karlach. There it is, rock steady. And at this point, we can head over to Joaquin's Rest, and we'll go get our rewards for this. Also, we did get a little bit of experience there for knocking out Ollie and what was his name? Rugen, which is good. All right, I'm going to pop an animal potion here, or a potion of animal speaking real quick, just because he's on the way. But we can speak to this ox inside here. It's not important at all. More of a waste of a potion, but. Oh, wait, look at me. I'm not a monster. It's a pretty easy check.
No, I was ready to run you through.
All right, what happened here?
The shiny one. I made
Kill the
him
goblin.
stop.
You know, the dead ox.
He was the.
And that's it. He just says, oh, he was the biggest, now I'm the biggest. Very cool. Alright, you're very awesome. Now you're the big one. Oh, now you're dead. Never mind. Alright, knocked out. He's not quite dead. Just mostly dead. Let's see here. What do we got? We got 1 experience for that. Okay, very cool. Alright, and I'm just going to break my way in here, because violence is 99% of the time the answer. When you're playing the Dark Urge, it's 100% the answer. Alright. And then I'm going to grab this barrel. Let's pick this up. Probably trigger this cutscene first, yeah. Alright, so you can just use the passphrase to get past this guy. Pick this up. Same as usual here. Send this to camp. Switch over to Asterion.
Watch your back.
Well, you watch your back. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, let's sneak around here. Go into hide.
Very quiet.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't really care about your garbage. Boom! There we go. Down he goes. We'll take your gold, though.
These things have stayed interesting.
Just,
Wonder if
you
the
know,
gods are watching.
insult to injury. Okay, let's head on down. Oh, there's a book here that I usually like to grab. Inroads by Arms Dealer. Was that Gortash? Yeah, I'll read that later. Sounds fun. And then here behind the wardrobe is the, man, that looks really cool too. Is the doorway. And then obviously we get a waypoint immediately, which is pretty slick. There should be, yep, there's an autosave here. I'm going to save one more time just in case though. We do have a conversation. You'll want to have Shadowheart with you. She's going to get approval from this conversation here.
What's your business down here? Then your
I'm just going to say relax your guard, let me in, and then I know the passphrase. And then what we're going to do, we're going to want to go with the persuasion option here. I don't want trouble, I just want to trade. I need to explore the rest of these dialogue options though. I have a feeling like there might be a way to get more or approval with some of the other characters, with some of the other options. So I'm going to do that really quick. But yeah, there we got the approval from Shadowheart and Karlach. Almost wondering if we can get maybe some from Gale. So like I said, I'm going to explore some of these dialogue options and just see if there's any other characters that we can get approval with. If you notice there, we didn't get any from Asterion. So if Gale is able to give us some, then it would be, you know, better for me to grab him and then go with that. Although also it doesn't really matter that much, right? Because I think I'm gonna go with the Shadowheart romance on this one. So we don't need to do a ton of different approval, but it's just kind of nice to know for future reference. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that and report my finding. Okay, so I did actually test out all these different dialogue options, and it's kind of funny. The original set of characters here that I took is the best ones anyway. And the reason for that is that Asterion is the one that's getting the inspiration point, so you just have to have him. And then Shadowheart and Karlach will both get approval by using the persuasion option. Gale actually will give you approval as well, so if you're trying to, you know, build up Gale's approval instead of maybe these other two, then go ahead. But again, you know, unfortunately Asterion, who doesn't gain any approval, actually does get the inspiration point. So he's kind of, for me anyway, he's stuck in the party. But anyways, let's head on up here, and we will get our reward for all of our hard work murdering their allies.
Strip this place bare.
Yeah, strip this place bare.
Not many can talk. I could use someone with your
Let's see
skills.
here.
Interested in
That
a
depends.
some
What
of our
is it?
people and find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened. I'm offering hard coin, not idle answers. All you need to know is that I'm willing to good.
Alright, I'll do
find
it.
you.
Uh-oh, that's not good though. That is not good. Yeah, well I've got the shipment here. Uh-oh,
Don't
did
stick
that.
to tell tales.
Did I knock those guys out? That's what happened. Okay. Let's see here. I bet I messed this up, so we'll see. Okay, so I didn't realize it at the time, but when I knocked out Rugen and Ollie, it basically kind of freezes the quest at that point. I didn't realize, but like you basically you need to kill them or let them walk back, and I wasn't sure if letting them kind of come back was going to be the best option. Something tells me that that's not going to work out well, right? Because then basically they'll know that we stole the shipment, and I didn't want to go that route. So, anyways, long story short, I went back and just killed them, finished them off basically, right? Because they were laying there at 1 HP, knocked out. So I finished them off, and then I came back here and spoke with Xeris, and I've already had that conversation, but basically you tell them that they're dead, and then she asks about the shipment, and you can then give her the shipment, and again, make sure that you never open it up, and then she will give you the crossbow, the Herald crossbow. Now, one of the interesting things was I started the conversation with her. I basically handed her the shipment, and then I immediately stole it. But then the quest doesn't complete, so you do not want to do that. Make sure that she has given you the Herald crossbow before you steal the shipment back. I don't know if this is going to be useful at all. Well, I guess maybe Asterian's got it. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be useful at all in the future, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And so I stole it back. I'm actually going to send that to the camp right now for maybe, I don't know, later acts, you know, and we'll just see if that's useful at all. But again, make sure that you don't just steal it right back from her in that initial conversation. Otherwise, when you end the conversation, the game must like check her inventory, and if the shipment isn't in her inventory, then you won't get the reward. Although that said, if you have, or if you let Ollie and Rugen live, and they basically bring the shipment back, it never gets handed to Xeris, and you still do technically get the Herald crossbow. I just didn't want to do it that route because, for one thing, Ollie and Rugen will be standing here watching you, and it wasn't actually that difficult to steal from Xeris, but she also won't have that shipment on her. Basically, this route where you kill off Rugen and Ollie and then hand her the shipment is the only way to get the crossbow and then be able to still get the shipment back. So, and again, I don't know if it's going to be useful having the shipment still, but again, I'd rather, you know, have it for later than not. So we'll see how that all plays out. But anyways, at that point, once you have completed this quest and got your Herald crossbow, which again is pretty fantastic. So it says, when you deal damage to a target with a ranged weapon, it must succeed a charisma saving throw or be baned for 2 turns. I'm actually going to send this to Shadowheart. Shadowheart's kind of been my crossbow expert. And she has just been slaughtering with that thing the whole game. Let's... Oh, she's got to get the Yankee crossbow too. He can't use it. Alright, looks like this needs to be sent over to Karlak. Let's do that real quick. Make sure that it's even an upgrade. It might not be. It's not. Yeah, it's not at all, actually. That's exactly the same thing. Jeez, okay. Well, no big deal there. Let's head back down, or let's head downstairs though, or down the ladder. Jeez. And then we'll just talk to the trader. So once you've handed that, or completed that quest, Xeris allows you to trade with Brem, and Brem has basically an extended
Got some interesting stuff.
Inventory once you've done that. That's just a dagger. All right, so here's the giant breaker. It's a 716. It's basically an upgrade over the Githyanki crossbow, from what I can see here, because it does. It says that your weapon hits hard enough to send your target reeling for 2 turns. I actually don't remember what the reeling status is. I'm I'm gonna have to read into that again. Here is a unique. What is this? Is this a rapier? Yeah, this is a rapier. 7 to 14 damage. I'll probably end up putting that on a Starion. Be my guess. Yeah, this is a little bit better than his scimitar. 7 to 12. Oh wait, what? He's not a. What? He's not. I've got him with this scimitar, and it looks like he's not actually proficient with it. That's funny. Well, okay, wow, because I didn't notice that before. And then here is the Titan string bow. It looks actually like it's not as good as the Githyanki crossbow. What? What am I even? I don't know what's happening here. Oh. It must have been showing like my main character not being proficient with. Yeah, that okay. Something was goofy with the menu here. It was, yeah, because it was showing somebody else's crossbow, and it was like that was not actually what. That wasn't what Astarion had. That's just weird. Okay, anyways, so yeah, this Titan string bow is actually a little bit better than the hunting short bow. It says it deals damage equal to your strength modifier, though. I don't know if that's going to be as good for him. We'll see. This may be better on somebody else, like Karlach, because she's got really good strength. I just don't remember if I upped his strength or not. So we'll see. Chain shirt +2. That's kind of basic stuff. Same with the hide armor +2. So I'm kind of just looking for the named stuff. Leather armor +1. Padded armor +2. That's actually really good. Ring mail +2. That is going to go on my girl Shadowheart, because she's rocking heavy armor. I made her a war domain cleric. So she's got the ability to use heavy armor right now. And here's the Jolty Vest. It says when the wearer takes damage while having lightning charges, the attacker must succeed a dexterity saving throw or become shocked. I'm not sure how I'm going to set that up yet, but I am going to try to make use of that. Basically, I need to be able to get lightning charges some other way, though, in order for that to, for that effect to trigger. So we'll see. That one might be a little bit difficult to use, but here's the Gloves of Thievery. I don't actually know if these are going to be really any good. Yeah, because these are better. I mean, the Gloves of Power, it says it's got the Absolute Bane, and then it's got Sleight of Hand +1. Well, all this is doing is an advantage on Sleight of Hand checks. I guess I don't really know what that means. Advantage. Yeah, I'm not really sure. They seem really similar, but my initial thought is Gloves of Power is probably better. Maybe I'm missing something, though. That looks like that is it, though, for the unique equipment on this vendor. But he does have some good stuff, though. Like this padded armor +2. This is actually probably better. Although I do like the +1 to stealth checks on his leather armor +1. So that's tough. Yeah, and then there's hide armor +2. Oh, this is probably better. Yeah, this is better. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, we're going to have to get that for Karlach. Might as well equip that right away, too. Alright. Well, that is looking like that's going to be it for Brem. And I guess that's going to be it for this video. I didn't realize that it was getting so long. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.